Good evening, Tiffin, and welcome to another broadcast of WHEI News Center 10 Live at 5.
Tonight's program is brought to you by the Department of Communication and Media from inside the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
News Center 10 Live at 5 is your #1 campus source for bringing you the latest news around the state, around Tiffin, and around the Burg.
Be sure to stay tuned in as well tonight for our social spotlight as we check in on today's hottest topics in social media.
Coming up, Cleveland has a new winter weather plan.
And also, BEC has a special treat.
In social, we check out today's top trends.
And we'll have the latest Burg sports updates.
Don't touch that remote.
WHEI News Center 10 Live at 5 starts now.
Good evening, Tiffin, and welcome to WHEI News Center 10 Live at 5 for Thursday, November 12th, 2015. I'm Allie Costantina.
And I'm Elizabeth Wren. Let's get to our first story of the night.
A Cincinnati man was indicted on 23 charges in relation to sex acts that prosecutors said took place at his home in 2008. According to WLWT, Brett Davis, age 40, was indicted on November 5th by a Claremont County grand jury for 7 counts of gross sexual imposition as felonies in the 3rd degree, 6 counts of gross sexual imposition in the 4th degree, 5 counts of unlawful sexual contact with a minor, and 5 counts of sexual battery. If convicted of all charges, Davis faces up to 94 years in prison and up to $200,000 in fines. Officials said that the charges deal with alleged sexual activity with several teenage children who spent the night at Davis's house in 2008.
One of 2 men indicted in connection with a stabbing incident in Mount Adams is now in custody. 2 men are wanted in a Mount Adams stabbing that happened on September 26th. Alex Mazzaro was taken into custody on Monday, Cincinnati police said. Mazzaro and Anthony Love were indicted by a grand jury earlier this month in connection to the incident on September 26th, during which several people were stabbed. Each man faces 6 counts of felonious assault. Love is still at large. The City of Cleveland has released its 2015 winter weather plan according to WEWS. 75 vehicles, 125 drivers, and more than 20,000 tons of salt are ready for the winter season. That's 12 more vehicles than last year, the city notes, after it purchased 31 snowplows and 5 pickup trucks with plows for this year. The city will service main thoroughfares first, followed by residential streets, the city said. The city's goal is to service all streets within 48 hours of a snow event. The city also plans to install automated vehicle locators on the snow removal vehicles.
Emergency crews conducted a water rescue at MLK Bridge in downtown Toledo today. WTOL reports that police responded to reports of a man in the water near the bridge. When they arrived, the man was seen holding onto something by the bridge. Crews were able to get him out safely and he was taken to the hospital. Right now, it is unknown how the man ended up in the water. That wraps up our local news segment for the day.
But don't go anywhere because we'll have your biggest campus stories on the other side of these short messages.
You're watching WHEI TV 10.
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
We got adopted.
Over the years, I came to know the full story of what really happened. She had us when she was 17.
The way she saw things going, it wasn't a good environment to raise a kid. The fact that she did that just shows how strong of a woman my mother is, and I thank her each and every day for it, or I wouldn't be the person who I am today. And I like the person I am today. And I knew I was loved and I was part of a family, so that was what's important to me. I'm Christoph.
And I'm Christopher.
And our mom chose adoption.
When depression meets hope, everything can change. Help someone who's struggling by supporting the National Alliance on Mental Illness and be a part of the NAMI effect. Hope starts with you.
Welcome back to News Center 10, live at 5.
Let's get started on our Heidelberg Campus News segment. The Office of International Student Affairs would like to cordially invite you to International Dinner. Dinner is Thursday, November 19th, but RSVPs are due to isa at heidelberg.edu tomorrow, Friday the 13th. The cost is only $5 and seating is limited. The menu includes dishes from Lebanon, Italy, Mexico, Japan, China, and more. New this year will be entertainment from the Celtic band Torre and performances from international students.
BEC wants to help you. BEC realizes that college students are on a budget, but that doesn't mean that students should have to miss out on the latest movie premieres. Mockingjay Part 2 hits theaters next Thursday, November 19th. But if you buy your ticket on Tuesday, November 17th, BEC will cover about half the cost of your ticket. All you have to do is go to the Tiffin Movie Theater on Tuesday between 6:30 and 7:30 with $5 cash and your student ID, and BEC will cover the rest. Any questions, contact Kelsey Rice at krice@heidelberg.edu.
Do you like pancakes? Do you like Star Wars? If you answered yes to either question, join Rowena Delta this Sunday, November 15th from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. to watch Star Wars as they sell pancakes to raise money for the Tiffin Teen Center. There will be lots of toppings and syrup so you can customize your pancakes to your individual liking. If you have any questions, contact Ben Wadsworth at bwadsworth@heidelberg.edu. So, Elizabeth, what do you think about the BEC Mockingjay tickets? Think you're going to go?
Yeah, I'm going. I have a group of friends that a lot of us are going to come, so you should come with us.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've read the books and I've seen all the movies, and this is actually going to be my first time ever going to like a midnight premiere. I've never been to
Wow.
like midnight premieres of a movie before, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. You know, the last installment, it'll be
Uh-huh.
sad that it's coming to a close,
Yeah.
but it'll be exciting. That's all we have for Berg's Campus News today. We'll get into all of the latest news and stories from the social media world next.
News Center 10, live at 5. We'll be right back.
I've been at the MCC since my freshman year. I came in with a friend randomly. He had to come in and fix something, and then I went in with him, and I just kind of never left. We do the news, so I'd write for it or do talent, being on camera, work on like for the cameras. But it's awesome. You meet a bunch of people. I think being at the MCC changed my view of involvement and how I want to get out there and what I want to do. Coming in, I wasn't very ambitious, or I had no idea what I wanted to do, and then the MCC was the first organization or really thing that I got involved with. You're just constantly interacting with your peers and people from outside the school, inside the school. Great to know that you have the faculty there and that they play such an active role like in my future. I think that's awesome.
You're watching WHEI TV 10.
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Hello, and welcome to our Social Spotlight segment. Let's check out what's trending today in the world of social media. Hashtag Million Student March may be one of the top trends you are seeing on social media. It is in reference to the students at U.S. colleges that are marching to protest debt. Students are protesting for tuition-free public colleges and universities, the cancellation of $1.3 trillion in student debt, and a $15 an hour minimum wage for campus workers. In Centerville, Ohio, a waitress shares a photo of a message she says was left on a receipt instead of a tip. Jessica Morris, who works at a restaurant in Ohio, posted on Facebook that a woman left her a message stating, quote, He's my husband. Find your own. Good luck, smiley face, instead of a tip. With the post to Facebook, Jessica wrote, quote, I would like you to know the server that was in the section across from mine that I kept talking to and checking on throughout the time of you sitting at my table is my husband. A Wheel of Fortune contestant selects the letters X and Z in the final round. Nura, who was a contestant on the show Tuesday, selected X and Z in the final speed round. Host Pat Sajak said, You called some unusual letters in that round. Even though she picked some odd letters, Nura won $13,970. That's all we have for our Social Spotlight segment. So, Elizabeth, what do you think of that Wheel of Fortune letters?
You know, I kind of wonder what the other letters up there were, because usually you pick some letters that you think might be in the puzzle, and what word was she thinking of that includes both an X and a Z already? And
yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe she was just trying to have some fun with it, you know? She figured she already won a lot of money, so...
You only get one shot, so...
True. It's time to throw it over to Elizabeth to take a look at today's top sports stories.
Heidelberg has had a host of all OAC honors as the fall seasons begin to wrap up. First up, for women's soccer, Alexandra Farmer has been named Honorable Mention All-OAC, as announced by the conference yesterday. The freshman played a big role in the Berg's 5-win improvement this year and helped anchor down the defense that ranked 5th in the conference, allowing just 1.37 goals per match. Next up, 5 members of the men's soccer team earned all OAC honors as announced by their conference earlier today. Junior Kyle Boone led the way for the Berg by being named to the first team, while seniors Ryan Homoki and Kyle Simpson were named to the second team. Fellow senior Chris Kozak and freshman Lloyd Alexander rounded out the honors for the Student Princes and were named Honorable Mention All OAC. And last but not least, 4 Heidelberg University volleyball players brought home all OAC honors last Saturday, headlined by Sarah Parker's recognition as OAC Player of the Year. Jamie Cluting was also named to the first team, while Rachel Raimundo was selected as second team All-OAC, and Carly DeRuza earned honorable mention accolades. Along with the player awards, head coach Jason Miller was named the OAC's Coach of the Year. Congratulations to all those who worked hard all season long to earn such great honors. Sarah Parker didn't earn just OAC Player of the Year, but she also earned All Great Lakes Region First Team by the American Volleyball Coaches Association, as announced earlier today. This is the second consecutive year that the junior has earned the honor. Parker becomes just the 4th player in Heidelberg volleyball history to receive multiple first-team all-region honors, joining Morgan Magers, Brittany Dunlen, and Jackie Reinhardt. She has been the focal point of the Heidelberg attack throughout the season and currently leads the team with 448 kills and just under a 33% attack percentage. Both of those numbers rank in the top 10 in Heidelberg history for season stats. Parker has also racked up 1,254 kills on her career to this point, which puts her in 4th place all-time at the Berg. Again, congratulations on such a fantastic season, Sarah, and good luck in the NCAA tournament. That's all we have today for your Heidelberg Sports Report. Way to go for all of our fall sports teams. That's a lot of names.
Yeah, definitely. It's great to see our teams doing so well, both on the field and off. So.
Yeah.
When we return, your major may have you living with your parents after graduation.
You're watching WHEI TV 10.
Student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
It's here. Fireside Cafe Pub's very own Heidelberger is making a scene. This juicy, succulent sandwich is waiting for you on Thursday nights at the Fireside Cafe Pub in honor of the Mike Hallett Show. Purchase a Heidelberger on Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. to receive fries and drink for free. Oh yeah, a combo meal for free. All you have to do is purchase the Heidelberger at the Fireside Cafe Pub on Thursday between 6 and 9 p.m. Come on down to the Fireside Cafe and Pub and get your Heidelberger now, because Coach Hallett said so.
When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find at smartaboutmoney.org. Smart About Money is a free online resource. We are a non-commercial, non-profit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get information about money. For everything from how to build an emergency fund to how to deal with job uncertainty, smartaboutmoney.org has the answers you've been looking for. Smartaboutmoney.org, the easy place to start when you want to get smart about your finances.
Now it's time to get to our final story of the evening. Time magazine analyzed census data to figure out which college majors are most likely to lead people right back to living in their mom's basement at age 22 and at age 29.
Criminal justice majors are most likely to move home right after college, as 61% live with their parents when they're 22.
There are 7 other majors where at least half of the people move right back home: education, history, liberal arts and humanities, architecture, communications, medical and health science and services, and physical fitness.
Engineering majors are the least likely to live at home after college, as only 32% move back in with their parents.
When you get to age 29, history majors are the most likely to still be living at home at 16%. Also, 15% of psychology, liberal arts, and philosophy majors are still living with their parents.
You know, that's not looking too good for us, Allie. You're a history major, and a lot of us here at the MCC are communication majors, so...
Hopefully, we'll be the exception to the rule.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, hopefully.
Find a job and move out and become our own real adults, not...
Hopefully. Not living with their parents. Yeah. Thank you for watching WHEI News Center 10 live at 5. Our program tonight was produced and presented by the Department of Communication and Media from inside the Media Communications Center at Heidelberg University.
Thanks for joining us for tonight's program. Be sure to tune in next week.
I'm Allie Costantino.
And I'm Elizabeth Wren.
And for all of the WHEI production crew, we'll see you next time.